What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Behind the Days. My name is Jacob. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for listening. I really do appreciate it. Y'all know how it goes in the intros. I'll say it once and I'll say it forever. I can't do it without you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today, I just want to share 5 thoughts that have honestly been just like popping in my head here recently. That's really it. Let's just dive on into it, baby. Let's go. The first thing being is this. I want you to picture something, okay? You are in your bed, okay? It's a nice night, nice spring night. Birds are chirping, bugs are going off, they're clicking away. There's a nice breeze. You got your windows up and you're working and you're just dozing off. You hear the breeze going in your door, or in your window, not in your door, in your window. It's just relaxing. That's the first thought that popped in my head. I wish we could sleep with our windows open at night in our bedrooms without having to be scared of someone breaking into the house or whatever. Because honestly, last week I was editing some clips of the last episode and I had my window open within 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, I'd say. My eyes got really heavy. I just slowly just started like drifting off asleep, just zing out. It was so nice. I don't know if it was honestly because of um just everything, like it being a nice night, it not being too hot, just hearing all the birds and stuff. It was just calming. It was peaceful. Do you guys sleep with the windows open? I know some people sleep with their doors unlocked still. I think that's kind of crazy. But also, like, what is the likelihood of someone actually breaking into your house? Like, let me know. Have you ever had anybody break into your house? I personally haven't. Not that I know of. If they have, they're really good and they left no clues behind. Yeah, I don't know. A light just went out. That's fantastic. Hopefully it looks good. If not, we'll just see what happens. Another thing that I thought about was snow days. What is up, everybody? I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you, everybody that has watched, that has clicked on the show, that has told somebody about it. Thank you. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I appreciate it. If you guys are listening to us on Spotify, I appreciate that too. Thank you guys so much. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm sorry I have to interrupt this awesome episode, but I just had to tell you. Thank you. If you guys are not subscribed right now, please hit that subscribe button. Maybe tickle that notification bell, It is free. It helps a bunch. It makes me happy seeing that more people are subscribing. And did I mention it's free? That's all I ask. Thank you guys again. I really do appreciate it. With that being said, let's get back to this episode. I love you guys. Peace. Just picture this. You wake up in the morning, okay? You wake up at like 6:30 in the morning to get ready for school, okay? You get dressed, you're ready to go, you're eating your cereal, and then all of a sudden, a strip goes along the TV that says school delays or closings. I was gonna say cancellations, but I think that's what it was. 2-hour delays or cancellations, and your heart stops. You drop that spoon that you're about to put in your mouth, and you just sit there and you watch the screen. You stare at it. You're squinting your eyes because it's so early in the morning. You can't focus. You rub the crusties out of your eyes, and you stare. You see every other school, and of course, they have to put your school at the very last. And then you see it closed. School closed. I feel like that is something kids nowadays won't really understand. I could be completely wrong. I have no kids in school right now. I'm not in school right now. But I feel like with online learning, I feel like that messed with the whole snow day like thing. I feel like snow days nowadays. How many sentences can I put the word day or days in it? Um, but I feel like those days are behind us now. I mean, COVID jump started the online school, so every school had to do online classes. And we didn't have online classes or anything like that of the nature when I was in school. So anytime you had like bad weather, like snow related mainly, it's canceled. Like you have no school. Those were the days. Those were the fun days where me and my brother, we would just like sled. We'd snowboard. We'd have snowball fights. We'd make snow angels. We'd make yellow snow cones, if you know what I mean. Like it was fun. It was a fun time, and I feel like kids nowadays, like that was peak childhood, and nowadays no one's gonna be able to like enjoy those days because now they got online school. What's more important than learning online? You know, it's definitely not making core childhood memories that you will think about when you're older. No, it's learning Pythagorean theorem, but it's learning some algebra shit that you probably won't even learn anymore. That's what's important. Another thing is now, okay. So this one, I really hope it did not just glitch out. I'm watching my screen right now that's recording because I'm recording the audio on like an old computer right now. And I got a new computer for like my notes and stuff. And I really hope this thing just like glitched out a little bit that I'm recording the audio on. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. But we'll see. Another thing that I thought about this week is because I think about it every time it happens until I like fully like looked it up and try to like understand what's going on in these animals' heads. I never really got it. But why does a squirrel cross the road and then shoot back like when it's halfway like across? Just go ahead and go on the other side of the road, you know? Like how come I mean that's why it always gets ran over. It's because it like jukes out the driver that's going straight onto it. It's like, ooh, it's gonna make it across. Ah, just kidding. Nope. Going back. Do you know why? It kind of makes sense to me once I like looked it up. But do you know why the squirrel or chicken or raccoon or any other small creature crosses the road but doesn't actually cross it sometimes? It's because they are scared of what's on the other side. You see, the way they came is familiar. Like they know the path that they took. They made it out of there alive. Like everything's good. Everything's straight. But what they don't know is what's on the other side of the road because they did not come from that side. That is a new adventure. Sometimes they get overstimulated with like uh the terror, like the scared receptor in their brain, and it overrides their body and it shoots them back to whatever they're familiar with, which is the side they came from. That's why when you see a squirrel going along, they'll jump across and then you'll get splat sometimes. Sometimes not. Sometimes not all the time. Sometimes they do get saved because well informed, paid attention drivers like myself look out for that. Does that mean we stop all the time? Yes. Nah, I don't think I've actually ever hit like a live animal. I've had dead ones because I just like didn't see them. But I don't think I've actually like ran over anything. Have you ever ran over something like a small animal or anything in your car? Let me know. A buddy of mine, we were driving one night and he hit a deer, but the deer was fine. His car was fine. Like the deer got up and left and everything. And His car just had a dent in it. But that's about it. It didn't die that we know of. We didn't obviously follow it or anything. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, but I think it's still hopping around. Another thing, I feel like the animal crossing the road is kind of like us in life. Like we are traveling on a path. Whether you know it or not, whether you know what path you're on or whether you're just going and making your own path. There's always like crossroads in life or roads that we need to cross in life that sometimes we get scared of what's on the other side. Sometimes you gotta be like that squirrel, drop your nuts, and just say, you know what, let's cross it. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you hop on it and then you're like, ooh, I don't know about this, and you hop back off. I say, as long as you're on your path and you make the right decisions for you, whether that is crossing the road, seeing what's on the other side, whether that's staying back a little bit, stay in what's familiar. As long as you figure out sooner or later that crossing that road will help you, it will open your horizons, it will broaden the way you look at life. Maybe. I say go for it. I say cross that road. We all have roads to cross. This show is one of mine. I thought about it for 2 years, 3 years before actually pressing record the first time. Now we're 3 years in it. I think we got 60 subscribers, which is awesome. Some people may downplay that, be like, oh, that's just 60 subscribers. Bro, I get goosebumps every time I think about it. Like, that's freaking awesome. Like, thank you. I wouldn't be able to accomplish even the small community that we have right now without crossing that road. All I'm saying is, don't be like that squirrel that gets scared and gets ran over by life. Keep your head up. Always be aware of your surroundings. Always be prepared for, always be, here's the saying, always be expecting the unexpected. I had to think about it for a second. But that's life, basically. Life is always a bunch of unexpected journeys. And, you know, I feel like that's what makes it awesome. That's what makes life life. You never know until you go do. Which leads me into my next point. Everything costs something. There's an opportunity cost to everything. Now, that could be the sandwich that you're about to eat for lunch is going to cost you $15, and that's an hour of work at your job. Maybe. Or that project that you're working on is going to take X amount of hours, and that's going to take away from something else. Possibly. But as long as you look at the opportunity cost and you weigh it out and you're okay with the outcome that it could present, then I feel like you're fine. But I feel like sometimes we forget that different opportunities cost us different things. Like we could get a job opportunity which would increase the amount of money that we have in our bank account, but it will also increase the amount of stress that you have. It would decrease the amount of time that you have to hang with your friends, family, etc. Now, after weighing those pros and cons, it really just depends on what you want out of life. If you want the fulfilled relationships and having a big, not a big, but like a tribe around you that like will pick you up when you're down, I'd say probably don't take the job. But if you want to always be busy, if you want to always be working on something, to always have some money in the bank, to always be just working, I mean, that's all you would be doing, then take the job. I'm not judging you either way, whatever you decide in that situation. I mean, I'm kind of a toss up. You could ask me one way or another, and I'd flip on, yeah, I'd take it one day, and nah, I wouldn't take it the other. Honestly, I probably wouldn't take it. I hate being stressed and stuff. And I like having my time to actually do things. So, but everything costs something. So as long as you're okay with the cost of that said thing or that said experience or that job or whatever, then take it. Go for it. It's your life, your opportunities. You should do whatever you want to an extent. You can't go around just like offing people, unless you jerk them off. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay. Just everything costs something. Just be careful of just be careful of what that cost might be because you never know. All these opportunities may open up a tab and then you may have to collect later on down the road. Hence, all the stress, all the health issues building up because of stress because your body does keep track of that stuff. Just keep that in mind. And the last one. Sometimes you need a good movie day. I'm not gonna lie. I have been a lazy sack of bones the past couple of days. I have just stayed in bed and watched movies. Granted, I do have a 3-day weekend because there's a holiday coming up, but that's besides the point. I'm that type of person that feels like you should be doing something. You should be like working on something, doing something. But I have to say, I had a movie day the past couple of days. Fantastic. I watched The Truman Show for the first time. I'm watching A Dog's Purpose right now. I put that on pause so I could record this because I need to feel like I was doing something at least. And I had an episode ready. I like to just get them done whenever I get them done. If you guys have any movie recommendations or whatever, let me know. I am not a big movie person. You can ask any one of my friends, they would make a movie reference and it would go right over my head. I just watched The Truman Show for the first time. If you guys haven't seen it, that movie came out in like 1996 or something like that. Like that movie's older than I am, and I just watched it. Movies. Don't give me TV shows. Don't give me like Stranger Things or like Game of Thrones or anything like that. I haven't seen them. I don't really care to watch them. To be honest with you, it doesn't really pique my interest. But yeah, let me know. I like realistic movies. That's the category. Like The Strangers. If you guys haven't seen it, it's kind of a horror movie, but it's realistic as fuck. And I love it. That's the movie that I compare all my horror movies to, and nothing has topped it yet. Nothing has scared me. The second one, it's all right. And I think they're making a third one coming out this year, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, guys, it's always important to have a movie day. Go do it if you haven't. I should have done this a long time ago, but better late than never, you know what I'm saying? That's really it, guys. That is 5 things that have been on my mind the past like week or so. I'm gonna keep a reminder in my phone to keep track of these thoughts. Hopefully, I come out with 5 more. It's a pretty short episode, nothing too crazy. But thank you guys. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you guys are watching slash listening to us on Spotify, please hit that like button, share it, rate it, pass it along to your friends. I really do appreciate it. I love seeing the number grow. I think we're at 60 subscribers right now. Again, can't do this without you guys. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, go live life in the happy days, baby. I love you. Peace.